Hey guys, today I'm going to be showing you how to get HD gameplay footage with commentary using a DVD recorder. Now for this tutorial, you're going to need a microphone, relatively high-end software for video editing such as Sony Vegas, a DVD recorder or a similar capture device with DVDs, a TV with standard definition AV input, that's basically the standard red, yellow, and white wires that are found in older devices, a standard audio-video cable, and a Xbox component / AV cable. Alright, step 1. Plug one end of the standard AV cable into the output end of the DVD recorder. Now plug in the other end into the input of the TV. First of all, make sure everything is turned off completely. Now pull out your Xbox and disconnect every connection it has. This keeps it clear, so when you replug everything in, it's easier for you to identify which cables go where. Now replace the HDMI cable and put in the Xbox AV cable. Remember to keep the switch flipped to TV. If you want to use headphones and want the audio playing through them as well, go ahead and connect the optical cable to the AV connector. Now take the other end of the Xbox AV cable and plug it into the input of the DVD recorder. Once you got that done, take a blank DVD and put it in your DVD recorder. Now navigate through your DVD recorder's menu and find the settings for recording. What you want is to have the highest quality of recording, which is generally around 720 by 480 resolution. And you can choose the chapter mark to be whatever you want it. Now before you begin recording, you want to go to your Xbox, you want to go to System Settings, Console Settings, Display, make sure the resolution is 480p. Now go to Screen Format, say Widescreen. This is very important in quality preservation. The DVD recorder, by factory default, is told to take any video it gets and crunch it into 4:3 aspect ratio to burn on the disc. Now when you go back into your video editor, you want to stretch it to 16 by 9. So if your source footage is 4:3 and then you stretch it to 16 by 9, it won't look very nice. But if your source footage is 16 by 9, then the DVD recorder crunches it into 4:3. Then you stretch it back into 16 by 9, it'll seem more natural and more accurate. Now go back out to your main menu. Now if you're like me and are using multiple mics, you might want to make sure the one you're recording with is the one that you want. Click Control Panel, go into Hardware and Sound, go to Manage Audio Devices, now go to Recording, and right-click on the microphone you want to use, and click Set as Default Device. Now you can just click OK and exit out of that. On the other side of the room, I have my microphone, laptop, and headphones set up. I do recommend using headphones because if you have speakers going on in the background, your microphone will pick up the speakers as well and it will ruin the quality and add background echo to your videos. So to ensure your commentary and your video footage both have separate audio channels, I recommend using headphones. They prevent anything but your voice coming into the microphone. Now when you begin recording, most DVD recorders will have a bar at the top that lets you know if it's recording or not, and how much time you've already recorded. So what you should do is use this as a reference. So as soon as it says, now watch the bar and clap and notice at what time you clapped on the bar. Now you can use that to sync up the audio of the commentary and the footage of the game. Once you are done recording, navigate your DVD recorder's menu and find a Finalize or Master option. What this does is it locks in all the data of your DVD and burns it in a format that makes it compatible with every single DVD player in the world. The finalization process might take a while. When that has completed, go on and take the DVD out of the DVD recorder and place it in your computer. Now open up your video editor and go to Project Properties and make sure the video is at the resolution you want. 1080p takes longer to render and 720p is less HD. Both are fine, however, pick the one you want. And then click OK. Now once you put the DVD with all the recorded footage in your computer, what you want to do is you want to go down to Windows Explorer, on the side scroll down to DVD, and click Video TS. Now there will be a couple of files down here. You want the last one, the last couple ones depending on how much footage you recorded. You don't want the VTS.0 because it's an IFO file. What you want is the last couple of VOB files, and you're going to drag and drop them onto your hard drive somewhere first. This is important because if we just left it on the DVD and then imported it from the DVD into Sony Vegas, every time Sony Vegas needed to access this file, it would have to drag it off the DVD. If we just put this file on the hard drive, then the connection is a lot more reliable and faster for Sony Vegas. Once the file is successfully somewhere on your hard drive, go ahead and grab it and drag and drop it onto the timeline in Sony Vegas. Using Project Import Media will not work for some reason. Maybe it's because of the file type, but Vegas does accept this file, rest assured, so just go ahead and drag and drop onto the timeline. Now our video is successfully in our timeline. What we want to do now is get rid of this 4:3 aspect ratio, so to fix that, go to Event Pan Crop, now first thing you got to do is you got to tell it not to maintain the aspect ratio, so go ahead and do that. Now zoom in and just easily just crop around, zoom in, find the perfect sweet spot where there's no black bars and there's no extra zoom. Go ahead and save that as soon as you find the perfect sweet spot so you don't have to go through that entire process every time. As you can see, I already have my preset saved. Gaming resize, I found the perfect sweet spot. There's no extra anything and it's perfectly aligned. This way I don't have to do any other extra work whenever I want to get a gameplay video done. I just drag and drop the footage and just hit the pan crop and finish. Some of you might want to add a little something more to the video. So what you can do is go to Video Effects, Brightness and Contrast, and just browse around any presets, customize a bit. Or you could just go to Color Corrector and then bump up like some of the colors and make it look better. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to say darker, more contrast, and just drop it onto my video. And now just going to mess around with it, maybe make it a bit brighter. And once you're done, just close out of that and you're done customizing your video. Alright, so I've gone and recorded some gameplay and some commentary. So what I'm going to do now is show you how to sync it up. Alright, so what I'm doing right now is I'm finding the moment at which I clap. Alright, so I found it, and now in the video I say I clapped at 2 minutes and 24 seconds. So I synced it up, and it's all at 2 minutes and 24 seconds. Now you want to cut out that part that you're saying 2 minutes and 24 seconds, because obviously you don't want that in your playthrough. So just delete that. So now your commentary and the gameplay are synced up perfectly. Here's a look at the test footage I recorded. Alright, let's get in here and then let's do a burnout. Alright, handbrake in this game is really good, actually. It's really, really nice. And yes, I do use a lot of cheats. Health, bam. Alright. And I especially love the slow motion. Let me show it to you real quick. Let me just get my car's health. Yeah, there it is. Slow. God, okay. Let's go. Excuse me, sir. Alright, that's the end of our playthrough. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. If you have any questions or comments, go ahead and leave them down below. Click on any one of the videos playing to be taken to the beginning of that Let's Play series. Thanks, and have a good one.